What's going on, YouTube? It's CHIEFTEXX Films, your tour guide on the road to elevating your image. And on this channel, I highlight my wins and losses so you can capitalize off of my wins and suffer none of my losses. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. So today, we're talking about LumaFusion 2.0. I don't know if I told the channel yet, but I travel a lot, so I've been looking to do everything on my iPad. Right now I have the cheap one, the $349 with the pen, the school edition, and it's been working fine. It's been handling LumaFusion, 4K footage, and all of that without a hiccup. I don't really have that many issues with my MacBook, but I love editing on my iPad on the go. Like, while the clients are getting dressed or doing this or doing that, I could be out on set editing some videos. That's the biggest problem when you're an entrepreneur and doing this thing full time, is keeping up with the editing schedule. So I want to be able to get to it quicker, do everything, get the clients' videos back to them a lot faster than I've been doing. I feel like editing them on the iPad will help me with that, will help me speed up the process and get people their videos back quicker. So I've been researching and trying to figure out ways to, implement everything and put it on the iPad. So a couple of things that's been keeping me from the iPad are, because I edit my vlogs, all of my vlogs are edited on my iPad. I figured, while something's rendering over here, or if I don't feel like going to the laptop, because it mainly stays at my desk. If I don't feel like going to the laptop, then I get on my iPad. And I've run into a couple of issues while doing that. And I was hoping with LumaFusion 2.0 that they would fix that. Just fiddling around with it beforehand, I don't think they have. But the couple of things that I'm talking about are stabilization, being able to overlay a MOV file with the background cut out so I can, implement my lower thirds and stuff like that to the videos. Oh, and syncing audio. I want to be able to edit music videos on my iPad. I think that'll be pushing it to the limit. I'm going to do that here in the next couple of days so you guys can see how it handles it. I have, like I said, I have the school edition, the $349 or whatever, but I have the iPad Pro 2018 coming in, 11-inch. So I want to edit a music video on it and see how it goes. Syncing audio is a big thing while editing music videos, but it can be done. If I can get that done and then chop up the video, not only that, but LumaFusion in 2.0 says that you can export to Final Cut. So I'm gonna switch from Adobe Premiere Pro to Final Cut and then just finish my workflows on Final Cut. The ultimate goal is to get off of Adobe and get everything done on the iPad. I know that sounds crazy, but with the new iPad OS, it's possible. So I want to try to implement that into my workflow. I already use Affinity Photo for all of my photo touching needs. I don't even use Photoshop unless I'm creating graphics, and I'm starting to learn how to do that on Affinity Photo also. So anyway, let's get to the iPad and check out LumaFusion 2.0. Okay, we're gonna open up LumaFusion. First thing, they don't have anything telling everybody that it's version 2.0, so I think they should have put a 2.0 on the loading screen. But let's go into this. I already started bringing in, this is another vlog that I'm doing from a music video shoot that I did before. So they said they have 6 video tracks and 12 audio tracks. So let's bring in 6 video tracks and see how that does. I usually don't use more than 6 video tracks when I'm editing music videos anyway. So let's see if that can be done. Just add one just to see what happens when you try to add another one on top of that. Nope, you can't add it. So we have our 6 tracks here. These are regular HD tracks, running flawlessly, no problem. Let's bring out the, that's the audio panel. Let's bring out the video panel where you can hide video clips and let's peel the layers back and see what's going on. Let's hide this first track. Okay. Playing, no problem. Let's hide another one. Let's keep drilling down till we get to that last track. Flawlessly, no problem. All the tracks playing flawlessly with no problem, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I want to switch to the iPad, because like I said, sometimes it stutters on the MacBook Pro. So if I can do all of my cuts on the iPad and then take it to Final Cut, I think we have something here. Let's see what else, what other new features they've implemented in 2.0. I like the UI, I like the layout. It's pretty cool. Let's click on one track. Click on this edit. I mean, it gives you the same panel. I don't see anything new here. Yeah, I don't see, all of these effects and controls look exactly the same to me. I mean, they look different, but it's all the same editing tools here. Let's see. Let's do some color correction. I always use faded 50 to start out with. I'm gonna create some LUTs for my vlogs, but right now I just use faded 50 and start from there. I mean, so like I said, I don't see anything new. You know, all the editing things are still the same. Let's go back to the video. If they implemented stabilization, that'll help a lot with my workflow. That way I can stabilize it here, but I can always take it to Final Cut and stabilize it there. I'm just trying to really eliminate going to the laptop, period. That's, like I said, the only things that was holding me back was Photoshop, video editing, which is Premiere and After Effects. And I pretty much think that I can handle everything as far as Premiere with these on the iPad with LumaFusion, and then finish it off with Final Cut. But then the other downside is After Effects. What do I do about After Effects? I like to use After Effects a lot, so that's one thing that's hanging me up from doing it. But I've noticed in my last projects that I really haven't been doing too much After Effects. It's been a lot of corporate work, so if I can knock out the corporate work on here and then just do the creative stuff like, you know, music videos and things of that nature on Final Cut, then I'm happy. I don't really have to go to the laptop that often. And the laptop's really not that heavy. It's not really a big deal to be editing, taking it away from the desk and editing, but I feel like I work better on the iPad for some reason, maybe the form factor. Let's get back to LumaFusion. This is another thing that I'm happy about, like I said, being able to export it to Final Cut. They said that you would have to pay for it later on. I'm waiting to see what that update does. I happily pay to be able to switch my whole project to Final Cut. So I guess this is where you do it. You click on this button and then go to LumaFusion project package. And this is all the places that you can save it at. I would just do iCloud Drive. There we go. And then I guess you just click on this button, name it, click on that again. And it glitched out, it lagged out on me, but as you can see, I'm running iOS 13 beta, so it's a lot of glitches. I don't know if it's because of the beta or because of LumaFusion. Before I load the beta onto my new iPad, I'm gonna test that out first. I'm gonna try to export something and see what it does. Maybe they decided not to charge extra for the export and include it into the package, which that's what I'm hoping. Like I said, overall, I was really looking forward to LumaFusion 2.0. And overall, I feel like they just made it prettier, but really didn't give us anything extra that we're looking for. Okay, so they also have this thing called Frame.io where you can collaborate with people. They can make notes and make notes to your changes, and you can, you know, change it in real time while you in the editing suite. I watched them do that during the video where they was showing off the features, but I can't figure it out now. Maybe they took it off or gonna add it later on when Frame.io is supported, but that's pretty cool. But overall, it's just a polished version of what they already had to me, in my opinion. Like I said, if they implement stabilization and things and a couple more features like that, then I will be ecstatic. But in the meantime, for stabilization, I use MU Luiso. I don't even know how to say that. I butchered that. I don't know how to say that, but this is what I use in the meantime for stabilization. If you guys are using stabilization on your iPads to stabilize video, leave it in the comments below what you're using. But that's only a couple of the things that's holding me back from going to my iPad full time. Is stabilization and being able to use my lower thirds that I've pre-created. Anyway, this is a first reaction video of LumaFusion 2.0. Leave in the comments, let me know what you think about it. See you on the next video.